Hello everyone, this is Direwolf 20 and welcome to episode 36 of Direwolf 20's Let's Play of ATM9 to the Skies. I'm currently getting quantum singularities ready. Oh yeah, that's looking good. So I tossed an extended export bus with cobblestone set on the export and as many acceleration cards as I could fit in there. And this dude's already halfway towards a singularity. So I'm going to call that pretty good and functional, yeah? I think that looks pretty cool to me. I mean, I ain't got no complaints. Look at that. Already got a quantum singularity? Like, that ain't bad. That is not bad at all. I'm on board with that. Yeah. Am I missing something? Shouldn't you be making a quantum singularity at this point? Do I need a 64K? I may need a 64K. I may need a 64K. I forget. Do you need a 64 or 6? I could have thought it was 16, but maybe you need a 64. Oh well, not that hard to make. And as you can see from my inventory, we have a ton of stuff ready to go to make. There we go. Yeah, so I'll let that cook. To make a turbine for our reactor. So I think I've got everything ready. We're going to see if I forgot anything. I've even got it like. Oh, yeah, there's something there. That's something I forgot to do. Light up this area. Let's do this and claim those chunks. Take that. And I guess I could put this away and that away. So those singularities, by the way, will absolutely help because then I can set up like I assume I have the wireless range thing here. So I had you anchored there. Okay, so let's build this dude. Now remember, because the turbine blades are like add-ons, it doesn't paste those in, but that's just because of the way the turbine blades work. They go onto the rotors, so like it's basically the rotor is the block, and the turbine blades is like MBT data, so it can't copy that. No big deal. There we go. So now if we take a look at this, he looks cool, looking good, looking good, looking good. Okay, nifty, super cool. And that was really quite easy, actually. So let's do two things now. I'm probably gonna have a few adjustments to make to this, but it's gonna be relatively straightforward. Step one, let's try to set up. I'm probably gonna want this area chunk loaded too, right? Because we're gonna need a large area for the nuclear waste disposal stuff. But I think what I'll do is try to, within this chunk, keep everything aligned that I need to. So let's get our fuel processing line going. So I think you're going to sit here, isotropic centrifuge, and that's going to make fissile fuel. And then we're going to need a chemical infuser, which I think I need at least one or two more of, but we'll find out. I really need to get that infinite range thing. And that's going to make uranium hexafluoride, right? And on the right of that is going to be our chemical oxidizer. And to the right of that will be the enrichment chamber. Cool. To the left of this dude will be... Yeah, uranium hexafluoride turns into that. So you're making uranium hexafluoride from hydrofluoric acid, which is made in a chemical dissolution chamber. Did I forget that one? I might have forgotten that one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I definitely forgot that one because I didn't teach you how to make refined obsidian. Haha. Thought I had most things ready. Thought I had most things ready. Oh well. But yeah, not you. We have an osmium compressor over here, right? Do we not have an osmium compressor set up already? Oh, I do. I do. I just need you to go in there. Sweet. I was gonna say, like, I have to have an osmium compressor, right? There we go. Chemical dissolution. And while I'm at it, I get another chemical infuser. Only because I have a suspicion I need an extra. Okay. So chemical dissolution chamber. And we should probably also get lighting over here too, but we'll get there. Okay, so chemical dissolution chamber is ready to go. That's going to make this. All right, so the hydrofluoric acid comes from sulfuric acid, which is the chemical infuser. And then the sulfuric acid is water vapor, which is the rotary condensator, right? And then those guys are done. That guy is done. Sulfur trioxide becomes sulfuric acid, and that is oxygen and sulfur dioxide in a chemical infuser. That's where your oxygen comes in. And what did I miss there? Sulfuric acid, sulfur dioxide, and that is a chemical oxidizer. I think I had one more oxidizer. Yep, I just left it in the system. Okay. So that's about what we would need to produce our fissile fuel. Okay. Now that we've got that covered, let's look at those singularities and see if I can't get like infinite range AE, because that would make me happy. And then what I'd also like to do is have let's see, some tiny TNT. And then this is what? End-world transformation. So explode singularity with either an ender pearl dust or just an ender pearl. So guess which one I'm using. That sounds cool. So what we're going to want to do is have probably a couple of these. But am I correct that there's a slot for that? Yes. Excellent. Do I need like a quantum bridge card or something? Yeah. That doesn't look too bad though. Okay, so one of you. One of you. And finally, one more of you. Okay, I assume that goes in there, and that's cool. Cool. And then we just need our singularity. And then while we're at it, let's teach you how to make... Actually, quantum is probably what I do want. You guys, make quantum rings. Which is going to need energy cells. And then quantum link chamber, which is going to need the Fluix pearls. And then my plan is I'd like to have the AE system extended over there at the reactor area so that I can like interact with AE all the way over there. And then also one for this. So we're going to want 3 of you, and then we're going to want 24 of you, right? Pretty sure. And then we're going to want an energy acceptor as well. Cool. Okay, beautiful. While that cooks, let's go find a place to set up a little bit of a bomb. Doesn't super matter where I do this. I'm going to want the magnet off. I'm going to want you there. We're going to want a button. you, and you. And then get ready to magnet it. Gotcha. It's kind of just fun doing it that way. I'm just saying, it's a little fun. Okay. Again, Ender Pearl. And TNT. Off. Drop. Do thing. Aha. Beautiful. Okay, you guys go away. Now we can set up our quantum rings. Now that's going to need to be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy paste gadget. My platform extension. And there's my turbine, there's my platform extension. Load that up. And you're going to go. Settings menu clear. I just do. I may not have wanted to click that button. Yep, there goes my reactor. Alright, I'll fix that off camera. Luckily, copy paste makes that pretty easy to fix. Like really easy to fix. Alright, now you were supposed to be loading that up. Anchor cleared. Rotate. Down one in whatever direction that is. One of these days I'll figure out what directions are common in my base. There you go. Nice. Alright, so this will be my, quantum bridge locale or something like that. And what I'll do is build out you and you. Okay. That. Like that. Okay. And then we will probably want to have some kind of big, thick cable going on. So I'm thinking of P2P and a memory card, wherever you are. There you are. That would be you. Load that up. And then I'm not going to need a lot of channels for this bit, so I'm just going to run one over to there, like that. Cool. Now if I put this in here, okay, and then this in here, we should have infinite range access now. Hooray! It worked. Nice, right? How great is that? And then what I'll do is put this dude in here, and then underneath this platform, kind of ish centered, I will do this, that, load that in there, We can have an energy acceptor underneath it, I assume should work. And then a flux point. And then you should be online. And we can test this, because what I want to do is an export bus. The extended one, if I can. I don't know how much of a difference it makes doing the extended one, but meh. U2. And then some more acceleration cards, please. Look who's here to visit. Hello, friend. What do you got for me? Anything good? No. Terrible trade. Come back when you have something better for me. And I got 10 leather. Looting 7, please. Oh, I love it. So yeah, what if we set this dude to be water on your export bus with all the acceleration cards that you can take. Okay. And then you'll get some cables and some dense cabling. Remember, the cable comes off there. So if I'm not mistaken, that should make you fill up with water now. And it is. Look at that. Sweet. That is not terrible. Right? Hopefully that's fast enough. We'll see. Like, it looks like it's speeding up because it's recognizing that it can, like, keep going or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no concept for how that works. But it's definitely, you know, going pretty quick. Right? That's like hundreds of buckets, right, that we're getting. I don't know the rate of that, but it's pretty good. No complaints. Okay, so that means that over here we can set up like exporty bussy things too, right? I'm thinking yes. So, but I remember now that I didn't love the fact that this was Instabreak. Like, I do and I don't love that it's instant break, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to handle that. Like, maybe I'll just get a different pickaxe. We'll see. That's why in Just Dire Things, instant break is an ability that you can toggle on and off as you want. Plug in my own mod. So cables, but we want like the ultimate universal cables because we're gonna need lots of power. And who thinks we should get into Draconic Evolution to build up the big old energy storage thingy? Like, I'm thinking it's been so long since we've built that that could be fun. Alright, so you are going to bypass limit, but I also want your priority to be like -100 for now, at least. Okay, and then you can rotary condensator and electrolytic separator. What I'm thinking here is we could have like an interface. Okay. Not that many interfaces, like that many interfaces. And you can keep in stock certain things here. Right? So you can keep in stock like water. Like 4 buckets of water. And then you're also going to need some fluorite. And you're also going to need some uranium. Okay. And then we will also need some torches. Make sure mobs don't spawn out here. Good to me. Anything up here that's going to be a problem? Better not be. Okay. So now we can cable this dude up. like you're cool, buddy. Everybody's groovy. Occasional little blip of power. I'm fine with that. And then you should be keeping in stock all your stuff. Okay. So what we'll do is laser IO this thing up from here. So you're going to go there, there, there. You're going to need sulfur too, aren't you? Do we have sulfur of some kind? We have that sulfur. What do we need for the chemical oxidizer? Sulfur dioxide requires sulfur dust of some kind. So let's note how we can get that. Sulfur essence. Works for me. What does sulfur essence make? Literally just sulfur dust. Perfect. Okay. So you're going to get sulfur dust times 64, which we don't quite have yet. Okay. So you're going to get a thing. And which one of you gets... This guy gets a thing. Okay. So we're going to configure all these for the moment. Doesn't mechanism have like a copy paste doohickey? I'm not going to mess with it. By the time I figure out how to use it and all that good stuff, it'll be time to go. So everything clear for a moment. Just because I want strong controls around who can be inserted and interacted with where. Okay, ready. So on the back face here, you're going to input items, and then gases can output to the right. Cool. And then you're going to insert filter, and you're going to be sulfur dust. Cool. Cool. And then we're also going to need uranium and fluorite at some point. We'll get there. Okay. You are going to insert water. You are going to insert water. And on the down, you're going to extract water. And then your sidedness, I think I put you this way. Deconcentrating. That's what I want. Sweet. And then your side configs, you don't get any items. But you can output to the right, and then you gases and input 1 on the back. Cool. Water vapor. That works, right? Because it's water vapor plus sulfur trioxide. That's fine. And then you can, on the left, input 2. Which is going to be you guys. Now you need to get water. So there you go. One I love. The electrolytic separator sound. Right, so now you're getting water. And you're going to, on the right, which is that dude, is going to be not items, but gases. Will be 2, right? And then your side config for gases will be that can be input 2. Well, okay, oxygen, that's fine. There we go, oxygen coming in. And then you gases will be input 2 on the left. That works. Okay. So that gets that going. That gets that going. You're going to insert fluorite. Your side config for items will be input on back. Your down will be extract a stack of tick. Okay, so now you should be getting your fluorite. And then you're going to insert uranium. And your back will be input items. And then you will output to the left. Cool. And you will input, and your item should be auto-ejecting. And then you will, on the left, output. B. Right. There we go, uranium oxide. Sweet. And then you're going to gases output on right. Seems pretty good to me. So that should be cool. If we go get a little sulfur, which we should have some of. So if I throw sulfur in a crusher, are you going to make the proper sulfur dust, do you think? Or do you need to put you in the pulverizer? May need to put you in a pulverizer. Right, but now if we go check this out, he should be making everything he needs to make, right? So he's sulfur dusting. He's making sulfur trioxide. His gases will output to the right, which will combine here to make sulfuric acid. And then his gases will output to the right, which will combine to make that, which will combine to make... Do you not have your input on? You don't. Go. Now you're making hexafluoride, and you're making fissile fuel. Sweet. There's your pretty standard for Dyer fissile fuel production facility. Cool. Now we throw some speed and energy upgrades in there, maybe a couple tier upgrades on a thing or two, and we're in good shape. Pretty good shape, is what I'll say. Pretty good shape. And the reason we're in pretty good shape is because there's a lot that I need to do still. Not only do we need to do the speed upgrades thing, I'm just going to name all the rewards real quick, because I have a lot of rewards that I got. So you guys can go away. You're done. Universal pipes, cool. Cooked fork job. You know how to make that? Unlearn. I'll teach that. Okay. You go away, you go away, you go away. You're back. Clean. That looks cool to me. Okay. So we're gonna want some speed and energy upgrades. Cool. You see how it's like auto-crafting more for me? Because that's cool. And then don't forget at least one of these takes the gas upgrade. There it is. It's that guy. Takes the gas upgrade. That's the only one that does, but... an upgrade, so don't forget it. Should I throw a tank there? For now, I'm going to hold off. Hold off on any tank stuff. And that'll let everything back stuff in. The only thing we might want to do is throw a tier upgrade in there. And have auto sort on. I think that's the only one you can tier upgrade to, which is unfortunate. Cool. Okay. Alright, so you're cool. Everybody's now good and cool. The only thing we need to do is get sulfur seeds and fluorite seeds, because we don't have a ton of either of those, right? Cool. So fluorite essence and sulfur essence. Okay, and then uranium we're cool-ish on. Because I'm pretty sure we have uranium happening with, yeah, uranium essence and all that. Cool. How am I getting uranium? Okay, so I have separate essences, uranium and uraninite. Okay, cool, cool. Just making sure I wasn't, like, turning uranium into uraninite. So for sulfur seeds, we are just going to need prudentium and sulfur dust. Pulverizer, please don't auto output for a moment. Okay, now you can. Oh, and these are tier 4. And prosperity seeds. And then we need fluoride, I assume. Yep. Okay, so you guys first. And then you guys next. And I know I'm going to be building with this in a moment. All right, so where are we putting these guys? Back here, we'll do sulfur and fluorite, and I assume that they pretty much only make one thing, right? Both of them only make one thing, which is nice. It means I don't have to stock it. It means just export it into the crafter, dude. And then we're cool. Okay. So you're going to be these two dudes. And then you're going to be vertical, column, range 12. Okay. And vertical column, range 12. So that should be growing pretty quickly. I may need those two to grow faster than that, though. We'll see how fast, it's producing what we need it to produce. But then over here, how are you doing? Do you have room for 2 more? You do not. So we're going to need another RF Tools Crafter. Okay. I guess we could do a new item types. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So you're going to go here, you're going to go there, you're going to go there, and I'm assuming you're extracting, right? What in the world are you guys doing? Once again, nothing good, right? Tome of Enchanting. Is that like a one-time use deal? I'll grab it just in case. Bye, friends. All right, and then we had some basic cable back here, so we can stick with that because we don't need that much power on those dudes. All right, so you're cool. You're on fast mode now. You should, well, I don't think you need to be on fast mode. You don't export that much. Export bus. And cable. and sulfur essence and fluoride essence. Cool? Cool. And I'll throw a couple accelerations in there just to make sure that you guys aren't, like, missing the boat, as it were. All right, remember those two? For you, it's going to be this apply, and for you, it's going to be this apply. Cool? And that seems good to me, right? Seems quite good to me, actually. I love systems that are easy to expand, right? Like, if you build it right, it's really easy to add on to when stuff fills up, which I think is, you know, pretty cool. Okay. So with that covered now, and you doing a good job, and sulfur happening, not terrible. I might want helium and tertium growth accelerators on those two, but we'll see. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to just make it happen, right? It's the middle two. Why is there one already on that next one, though? I don't know. But yes, it's the middle two. Am I correct to assume that you're making more of that? You are. Good. I should maybe make those keep like 24 in stock. And a couple people have suggested a really good idea. What I should be doing, instead of crafting up on demand, I should craft down on demand. So I should, like, keep in stock Insanium Essence, right? Just convert everything I get to Insanium, and then down convert it whenever I need it. Because that's way faster to go backwards. Not a terrible idea. Definitely not a terrible idea. I could probably do something with an RF Tools Crafter. Alright, so what you say we wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time and get that reactor turned on. Does it sound like some semblance of a plan? I think so. So for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like I said, we'll get the reactor up and running next episode, and then we'll start building up polonium and plutonium, which we'll obviously use for all kinds of stuff going forward. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Oh yeah, and Draconic soon. Yeah, we'll do that for energy storage. Does that sound cool? All right, take it easy.